What's up guys, it's Lewis here from Alien Weaponry, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the gear that I use on stage. For me. Alright, so this thing is a Dbz Bolero. Not many people know of Dbz, but it's Dean Zelensky's company that he had after he finished with Dean. And he did that for like 2 years, and yeah, I play a couple Dean Zelensky period DBZs. So yeah, this one's tuned to drop C sharp. I use that to play, good half of my, good part of my set. We've got Grover tuners, pretty standard, It's got a coil tap. The pickups are custom, so these only exist in Dean Zelensky period DBZs, which is kind of cool because they got a super, unique. They're like Gibson, like Gibson pickups, except a little bit more gainy. And yeah, I mean, this is a pretty standard guitar. There's not much to tell about it, but yeah, I use Didarios, and I believe these are 11-56. That I use on these ones. Mostly the bridge pickup. Sometimes I'll switch to the neck pickup and I'll use the coil tap for quite atmospheric parts. But mostly, yeah, just full gain bridge pickup. So here we have an ESP E2 standard. This one's a real nice one actually. It's through neck, it's got an older body, ebony fingerboard, no coil taps, but yeah. One cool thing about this guitar is the battery compartment. Super easy, a lot of guitars screw around and all that, but yeah. One interesting thing about the tuners is that they've got a locking mechanism, so it kind of makes it a little bit, easier and less messy when you're tuning the guitar, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Baritone, Seymour Duncan Blackouts. I prefer Seymour Duncans over EMGs just because I think they give off a more ballsy, mid-rangey tone, but that's just me. It's in low B, so it's standard 7-string tuning. This comes out for songs like PC Bro, Holding My Breath, Teata, Hypocrite. Basically all the super low sounding shit I play on this 7-string. Yeah, it's nice. This one is a Dbz Imperial, and one cool feature about this guitar is how thin it is. I mean, if you actually look at it like that, it's got a bit of thickness to it, and it's about as heavy as any other guitar. But yeah, this one's nice. It's got the coil tap, Grover tuners, custom Dbz pickups, of course. And yeah, it's pretty much just a setup pretty similar to my other Dbz. It's tuned to drop D, 11-56. Yeah. These are Marshall DSL 20 watts. I usually use at home in New Zealand, I have 250s and 100, but these are real nice for on tour, and these are super ballsy. And yeah, basically the speakers in these are the same size as a regular quad box, just one big one on top, one big one on the bottom. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I don't know exactly which speakers, but I know in New Zealand I use Celestion Vintage 30s. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty kick-ass for the size and the price that they are. I run both of them full blast. Well, not full blast, about halfway. But yeah, I mean, when you run both of them, you get a more roomy sound, it's a bit more stereo, sounds nicer. So yeah, that's kind of my thing, always running I always have like 4 mics placed on so that, you know, you can kind of, our front of house dude can kind of make it sound kind of cool like that with 4 mics. And gain, like volume and gain are usually, gain's usually a little higher than volume. It's pretty balanced, to be honest with you. Like, you know, as you can see, like bass, mids and treble are pretty, you know, at 12 o'clock. I usually don't use a huge amount of reverb just because, like, if I want to, you know, play around with cool shit, I can use my pedal board. But yeah, basically it's just a pretty raw Marshall sound. I don't run any distortion pedals or anything. I usually just, you know, get the distortion straight from the amp, which is, you know, kind of my thing. First thing, the big thing, believe it or not, this is a tuner, and I'm probably gonna get a smaller one at some point, but this one's easy to see. Yeah, it's just a Boss tuner. You know, if I'm ever out of tune in a set, I can just click that and I can tune pretty easy. This pedal is a harmonist, but I have it set to the S-bend mode, which means basically it's like a dive bomb. It's like meow, which is, yeah. I use that in a couple of our songs. This pedal is probably the coolest one out of the lot. It's a Line 6 M5, and basically you can do pretty much anything you want with this pedal. Currently it's set to like a low output version of, you know, the regular sound. You got your delay. I got my digital whammy that I use. I use this for a few of our songs. Yep. Basically, yeah, you can echo shit, you can, you know, put a phaser on shit. This pedal is really cool. You can play around with it and pretty much do whatever. This is the receiver for my wireless pack. And this is my wah pedal, which is an Ibanez Weeping Demon. And yeah, it's a pretty kick-ass wah pedal. And this is my radial box, which stops buzz and hum from happening. Yeah, it's a ground lift pedal, and also supposedly stops me from getting electrocuted, which is always useful. So yeah. So the picks that I use are 0.73s, usually the yellow Tortex picks. You can find them at any music store. So at the moment I've got my own printed picks, but yeah, that's 0.73 is the, you know, the thickness I use. That's pretty much it. I mean, thank you guys for watching. If you want to catch us on tour, check out our Facebook page and website. All the dates for our North American tour on there. We're currently on tour with Black Label Society and the Black Dahlia Murder, and we've got some more shows lined up for after that we're doing ourselves. So yeah, check us out. Sweet.